blessings everyone, we are the group 4 and today we are discussing about comparing the sample mean and the population mean in small sample size. This lesson tends to compare the sample mean and the population mean with the use of t-test of one sample mean whenever the n is less than 30 and the population of standard deviation is unknown. The test statistic or formula for computing the t-test value, the t-test of one sample mean is equal to t is equal to mean of the sample minus the mean of the population over the standard deviation over the square root of size of the population.
Example number 1. The director of a secretary school believed that its graduates can type more than 75 words per minute. A random sample of 12 graduates has been found to have an average of 77.2 words per minute, with a standard deviation of 7.9 words per minute. In a typing test, using the 0.05 label of significance test the claim of the director.
Thank you sa wonderful explanation, Lisa. Peace and blessings. Let's start po sa explaining and then direkta po tayo sa step 1. So, kagaya po sa in-explain ni Lisa kanina, the director of a secretarial school believes that its graduates can type more than 75 words per minute. A random sample of 12 graduates had been found to have an average of 77.2 words per minute, with a standard deviation of 7.9 words per minute in a typing test using 0.05 level of significance. Test the claim of the director. So, sasabi nga daw po ng director ng secretarial school po, pinapaniwalaan niya yung mga graduates daw po niyan ay nakakapag-type daw ng more than 75 words per minute. Ngayon po, ang gagawin po natin sa step 1 ay hahanapin po natin ang ating parameter or ang ating null hypothesis. So, ano po ating parameter? So, if we look clearly back in the problem, we can see that the parameter or the null hypothesis is 75 words per minute. So, lalagay po natin ang ating parameter is greater than 75. Kasi po, nakalagay po dito sa word na more or more than. Kaya po naging greater than 75. So, ang ating null hypothesis is 75. And then, ang ating alternative hypothesis or ating H sub A ay greater than 75. So, ang ating mean, kung babasahin po natin ulit sa problem, or if we're gonna look back to the problem, it is the 12 graduates. So, number 12. And then ang ating x bar po, as we can see, is 77.2. So, we'll write it down as it is 77.2. And then ang ating S, or ang tinatawag natin standard deviation, is 7.9 words. Yan, 7.9. Okay. So, basically po, ang step 1 po is, sa step 1 po, ang gagawin lang po natin, is-list down lang po natin kung ano po ang mga hinahanap. Okay, after step 1 po, let us now proceed to step 2.
To identify what kind of test on that example, we need to look on each of A. If it's not equal, we have 2 tails. And if it's greater than or less than, we have 1 tail. As you can see on that example, each of A is greater than. So we have 1 tail. The type of test is 1 tail. The critical value is 0, 0, 5. The test DF is 12 minus 1 equals 11. And the critical value of the table is 1.5 0.796.
Step is step 3, computing the test value. Using our formula of T is equal to x bar minus mu over S over square root of n, or x bar is mean of the sample, the mu is mean of the population, the S is the standard deviation of the population, while the n is size of the sample. Sasubstitute natin yung ating value. Our x bar or mean of the sample is 77.2, while the mu or mean of the population is 72. Our S or size or standard deviation of the population is 7.2. Our N or size of the sample is 12. Calculate natin siya using our scientific calculator. Ang nakuha nating T or test value is 0.96.
As we can see po sa graph, ang ating critical value is 1.796 and the computed value po is 0.96, and nakita po natin dito na hindi po siya nahulog sa rejection region and nakapasok po siya sa accepted region. So yun nga po, hindi po nahulog ang ating computed value sa rejection region. Therefore, pwede na po tayo mag-proceed sa ating step 4, which is the decision. The null hypothesis is accepted, and dahil po na-accept ang null hypothesis, automatically mare-reject ang ating alternative hypothesis. And for our conclusion part, the claim of the director of the secretarial school that their graduates can type more than 75 words per minute is incorrect. Therefore, it means that the average number of the words that graduates can actually type is 75 words per minute.
Example number 2. It is hypothesized the cost of making a movie is 24.6 million pesos. This year, a random sample of 15 movies has shown an average production cost of 28.3 million pesos with a standard deviation of 9.5 million pesos. A 0.01 significance as it is hypothesized cost true.
So kapag in-explain po natin yung question, ang hypothesis na ang gastos ng paggawa sa isang movie ay 24.6 million. Sa taong ito, ang random sample ng 15 movies ay nagpapakita ng average na ang gastos sa production ay 28.3 million with a standard deviation of 9.5 million. At 0.01 level of significance ay tinatanong po dito kung ang hypothesis cost is true. So, in order to know if the hypothesis cost is true, we're going to identify the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. So, first, ano nga ba ang ating mean of the population? So, sa sinabi po dito, yung it is the hypothesis that the cost of making a movie is 24.6. Ito po ang ating mean of the population, yung 24.6. So ito po. kapag inano siya sa H sub O, ay magiging M mean of the population is equal to 24.6. So, sa H sub A naman po is opposite. So, magiging ganito naman po siya. Ayan po. So, mean of the population, A sub A, mean of the population is not equal to 24.6. So, that's all po.
Identify lang po natin yung type of test, which is makita po natin step 1, alternative hypothesis. And it's not equal, so it's two-tailed. Sa alpha naman po is ilalagay lang po natin yung level of significance. And sa coefficient of variable, makita po natin siya sa t-distribution table. And need lang po natin na i-distribute yung degree of freedom and sa alpha para po mahanap natin yung hinahanap sa coefficient variable. Which is makita po natin sa t-distribution table sa kaliwa yung degree of freedom. And nandun po yung number na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. And sa taas naman po yung makita natin yung sa level of significance. So, it's 2.977. Since it's not equal, ilalagay po natin is positive and negative.
So, dito sa step 3, ang hinahanap natin is yung value ng z. So, para makuha yung value ng letter z, isabi dito is z is equals to x minus u over s over square root of n. So, ang gagawin natin dito is since may given naman na yung may given value naman na yung bawat isa, is substitute na lang natin. So, bali, magiging result nito is 28.3 minus 24.6 over 9.5 over square root of 15. Then, yung lalabas dito, ay yung magiging value ng z. So, ang value ng z dito is 1.51. So, ganun lang siya kadaling kunin.
Okay, now for our decision, we will distinguish if it's accepted or reject by using the claims and result. HO siya because the word is gonna be identified as a null hypothesis, so check siya. And then automatically HA is X, yes. And then for the result, hanapin natin kung nasa reject region pa siya or not to identify if yung HO is checked or yung HA is checked. Okay, now, the answer is 1.51 from the step 3. So, dito siya magiging. Since, kunyari, nandyan yung 1, then ito yung 1.51. So, nasa labas siya ng reject region. So, our decision will be accept. Then, check ang HO, X ang HA. And then, since nag-meet yung dalawang check sa HO, susulat natin sa tabi ng accept is HO. And then, the conclusion will be the hypothesized cause of making a movie is true since yun yung pinapatunayan ng problem.